Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. So it's actually 3 o'clock in the day. I had plans this morning to take photographs of new fabrics that came in during the week, but it's actually been too sunny and I need almost like a dull day to get colours to come out right. So I'm up here in my sewing room and I am going to do a little bit of sewing. So Karis is making lunch. We've done a bit of cleaning this morning, so we've done like the spring clean, the pre-Christmas tree clean. So yeah, we've got the 3 dogs and of course now we have the 2 cats. So there's an awful lot of hair and fur to have to hoover up. So Karis has been hoovering. So the living room where the dogs practically live has all been hoovered. And we've taken out a chair and we're going to put our artificial Christmas tree in there, we've decided this year, because we normally get a real tree and we are, I hope, going to get a real tree this year as well. And if you remember on last year's vlog, I said that we always get our real tree from a guy basically up the road who cuts Christmas trees every year, and every year he says to us, I won't be cutting Christmas trees next year. And I don't know whether that means that he thought he was going to die or that his Christmas trees were running out. I took that the Christmas trees were running out because every year we would go up, it was getting a bit more sparse. But anyway, the poor man actually did die this year. So, and he was the loveliest man. He was so kind and he used to make it like lovely for the kids that when the kids were smaller we went up and we chose which Christmas tree and they cut it down in front of us, and I actually had no way of bringing it home because I don't obviously have a trailer. I couldn't put it on the roof of the car even though it wasn't far away, but yeah, he actually dropped it outside the gate for us one year. We came home one evening and there was the Christmas tree outside the gate. So we're at a bit of a loss this year. We know where we can go and get a Christmas tree. It's a lot further drive because we put it in the hall and it's actually it's a really high hall, and I just love the Christmas tree to be as tall as possible. I am like a child when it comes to the Christmas tree. So we got a beautiful one last year. It wasn't as tall as the one the year before. My brother got it for me and it was a gorgeous tree. It was like a postcard tree. It was just so even and symmetrical. It was gorgeous. So I think we'll have to go a little bit further again, yeah, this year to get a real Christmas tree. My brother has decided they're going artificial this year, so they've actually got 2 artificial trees up at the moment and they've had them up a week. Now I don't generally put up the Christmas tree until after the 8th of December. As much as I love the Christmas tree, I just don't want to look at it too early. I don't know. Is that just me? So next weekend, anyway, Jason is here again and we've plans to go and get the Christmas tree. So I'm hoping that's all going to work out. We will have to borrow a vehicle off my brother, a trailer or something. But anyway, we'll figure out the logistics. But it's going to be next weekend before we get a real tree. So myself and Karis thought, well, do you know what? We have a really lovely artificial tree. It's not my first choice of a Christmas tree, but it's a really nice one. And we're going to put that up in the living room, so that'll be really nice. So when we're in the living room we will have the twinkling lights and everything. It's lovely. Jason has already put up the icicle lights outside the house, so they're up. And yeah, we'll get all our bits and bobs out of the attic and we'll just start doing a little bit of Christmas in the house. So yeah, that's our plans. We're going to go to Aldi today and we have to do a bit of shopping. And Karis is actually going to drive because she's learning to drive at the moment. So that's really good. I won't film her driving because I don't want to freak her out. But yeah, she's going to be driving. And what else are we going to do? Yeah, so she's making lunch at the moment. She's got this new little recipe that she makes herself because it's really handy. So no, it's not even a recipe, it's just a really handy thing for lunch. And it's basically a wrap that you heat in the frying pan. And while it's heating then, you grate cheese over it, you put in some salami, and then you basically fold it in half and cut that in half. And they're so tasty and so quick. So yeah, she's making those. So I'm going to do a little bit of sewing until she calls me. And yeah, then we're going to go to Aldi to do some shopping. We're going to go before it gets dark because she hasn't actually driven in the dark yet. So it'll most likely be dark when we're driving home, so I'll drive home. So I'll tell you what I'm making. So I have, these are, I think, yeah, 2 of these are new fabrics in the shop. So I'm going to be photographing these. This is a cotton canvas and I've cut out a Nina Lee Camden skirt, and I've actually had great fun cutting the pocket pieces so that they match. You can just about see it there. I've just pinned it on just to see did I actually do it right, because I want them to look invisible. So on this one now, I've actually cut it out without a waistband. I've just cut out some facing pieces, and the only zip I could find is a jean zip, but I'll make it work. So after cutting that out, I was really annoyed with myself for not having filmed it, but yeah, I'll do that again. I don't know why I didn't film it. I'm really, really sorry. I'm working on a pattern test as well this week, so I've already made one version. It fit okay, not brilliantly, and not because of the pattern, but just because of my shortness. It's drafted for like normal height people, so I've had to do a few tweaks to it. It's for a top. You'll see it during the week. I think it's being launched this week. So yeah, I've made my test one, and now I'm making a second one with the adjustments I've made to the pattern, and I'm making it out of this brick coloured modal soft sweat, or it's a French terry because it's got a looped back on it, but it's really nice. So I've made that. I've not made it. I've cut it out, and I've cut this out, and I think they're going to go really nicely together because I have to have a photograph of this for Monday. Talk about lastminute.com, but anyway. And then this is another fabric we got in during the week, and I wanted to test it out, see what it was like. So this is the like off-white version of it, and it's like a corduroy jersey, so it's really nice. And I'm making a toaster sweater, and I think all going well, you'll see me doing my Sunday live in my skirt and my toaster sweater because I think they look really nice together. So yeah, that's what I'm at. So I'm going to start with this because my sewing machine is in black, my overlocker is in black, and then I'm going to make the toaster, change it to white. I don't know what colour I'll put in for this one. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that. And yeah, I'll film a bit of that and I'll put it on a bit speeded up so you can you can watch. Well, here's my finished skirt. There's my pockets. I'm dead pleased with that. You can't even see them. So as I was sewing it, I was thinking I will do a sew along to show how I cut the pockets and how I made the facing for the waistband, because I think that would be something people would be interested in, and you'd never find it if I put it into this Vlogmas again. So yeah, skirt made. I can hear the Hoover downstairs, which is a great sign, and yeah, delighted with that. I'm going to change my overlocker now, and I'm going to get on with the toaster. I think it's only 4:45. So that skirt didn't take long. I didn't put in the lining, and I also left out the middle seam because I thought when I'm going to the bother of putting in the pockets so that they will like disappear into the pattern, I don't want it broken up down the middle as well. So yeah, so skirt finished. I did think looking at it before I tried it on that it was very big, but fit perfect. I still look at it and think that's far too big for me, but no, it was perfect. Hey ho, that's all the ice cream. So we're off to Aldi. Karis is driving. You feeling confident?
Yep, I am.
Nice and bright. Here we go.